This is actually hilarious. Hello, my girls and gays. Welcome to my closet. Well, this is one half of my closet. Basically, this is my husband's closet, but my coats have taken over his closet. So we are technically in the coat portion of my closet. I actually have a very small closet and minimal wardrobe, except when it comes to coats. And for a girl living in Southern California, she doesn't need this many coats, but she has a love affair for them, especially this one. Like my coats, you'll see, they are all just so unique. They all mean something very different. They serve a different purpose for each outfit I wear. Shoes and coats for me, like they give me a whole new persona. Like when I put on a skirt or a sweater, a top, I'm still the same bitch. But when I put on a certain coat or a certain heel, I just I don't know if we'll be able to get through the whole collection, but we'll do my favorites, okay? We'll do my favorites. All right, let's go. That is a lot of coats. All right, my girls and gays, we are starting with my heaviest hitter. She is the most expensive vintage item I've ever purchased. She was a pretty penny. She was still under $1,000. This coat goes against so many of my shopping rules for myself. I bought this coat within milliseconds of seeing it on the Real Royal. I knew exactly what it was. I saw that price and I knew someone was going to snag it. And I could not have that. I could not have that. It is from one of my favorite runway collections. It is Miu Miu 1997 August Winter. And I have no words. I can't believe I own this coat. It fits like a glove. That was the other thing. It was my size, a coat that I have dreamt of having for so long. I've seen retailers sell it for like upwards of $2,000. I do not regret spending my money on this because it's just insane. It is absolutely just insane. Also, so interesting how so many of my other coats, the quality is there, but the quality of this coat, for it being from 1997, it is so well constructed. And the fact that it's in my hands now in 2025 is just mind blowing. But yes, this is definitely my favorite coat that I own. And I don't think I'll ever get over it. There's only one coat that I'm on the hunt for that would rival this, but still, this is like my baby now. Next is this delicious black geal coat, black trench, but it has these little like ties that you can either cinch in the back. I like to tie them in little bows or just have them like hanging off of me. Okay, I know this is hilarious, but the back, it just gives like stoic. It's so chic. Sleek, it's chic, it goes with everything. Literally every time I wear it, I get so many compliments on it because I think everyone kind of searches for just a simple, chic coat like this. Like there's no fuss. It just like looks good. It makes me feel so tall. I don't know if it's like the perfect length for my body to like elongate it, but it just works. This might look a little crazy with like the skirt peeping out underneath. This is like my everyday. I've been wearing this coat all winter, just walking around. I hate puffer jackets. I hate them. They're ugly. Whenever I used to wear a puffer jacket, it was strictly for function. Now, this little vintage Prada moment, she's literally like a little peplum bubble dress moment. I feel so cute in it. I love the little collar. I don't know if it's like a black or a charcoal or a navy. I love pairing it with just some jeans or trousers. Like it just looks so good and it looks like a little dress. I got this one recently off Vestiaire. Had it in my wish list forever, but sometimes when you're buying something for function, it's almost more difficult, even though you're probably going to wear it more than like your other clothes, but it's just like feels boring to buy. It's like buying socks, it's like you're going to wear them every day and you need them, but there's so many other exciting things. But when I bought this, I was like, I have a good feeling about it. I was right because I literally wear it every day. The fit is amazing, and it actually is just the cutest thing in the world. A good classic trench coat. I love this one because it doesn't have any big like lapels. It's not very dramatic. Like it's very similar to my Gale one. This one is Reformation, but they don't make it anymore. And it's such a shame because I get so many questions about it because I think it's just so simple and chic. It kind of looks like vintage Prada to me. It just goes with everything. I keep it on the coat rack in the front of our house just because it's just good to throw on. You're wearing like an outfit, but then it's like a little chilly out. She's not like the warmest thing in the world, but the sleeves allow for like a lot of layers underneath. You know, when you wear some coats and you put on the sleeve and it's like full on Michelin Man vibes. This I can get away with so many layers underneath. There's just so much extra room and I love it. Now this is the oldest thing I own. The 50s or the 60s. There's no real label on it from like a brand. There's just like a union made label on it. I did like a quick little Google search and it said it was from the 50s or 60s. So, I love this coat. When I came across this coat, I was just like so drawn to it and like the little pearl detailing. I sent in a little offer on Poshmark. The divas on Poshmark will always accept a bid. Literally 9 times out of 10, if you send them in a bid, doesn't matter how much of a low ball it is, they're just happy. They're just happy to go to the post office and clear out their closet. That is my theory with the Poshmark divas, and I love them for that. This coat turns me into like a whole another level of grandma realness. I love the little like plastic pearl buttons on it. The color, I love the lining. I just adore her so much, and I feel like she has such a personality. This little vintage Prada moment is again another one that just gives me a whole new persona. She has so much personality when I wear her. I love the ruffling. Don't know what collection this is from. I believe maybe 2009. The Christmas present from my parents, a coat that I didn't know I needed. I say that about every coat. They're all so different to me. I love that she's kind of like a navy and has some black detailing. I think it just adds like a little bit of life instead of just like a black coat. She's just so fun and playful and girly. Again, I probably wouldn't wear the skirt with it. Actually, it kind of looks kind of cute. This is another Christmas present from my parents. There's a little vintage Burberry Brit moment. I'm obsessed with it. It is like so perfect and adorable. Like it should just be worn as like a dress. Like I love just wearing it with like some tights and heels. It just like was that missing little puzzle piece that I needed. It's one of the very few items in my closet that I can actually wear in the rain. And for that, it is a necessity. I need this coat. Like one day of rainfall in LA, but a girl must be prepared. She's so fierce. She gives me like Victoria Beckham vibes for some reason with like a big black pair of sunnies and some black skinny jeans and some black ballet flats. Actually, Victoria would probably wear like a heel, but that's the vibe I'm bringing to the table when I wear this. I love this blazer so much. I smile from ear to ear whenever I wear it. It is one of my favorite things I own. It's vintage Prada and it's like this gorgeous brown tweed. I love how much it snatches me in. I love it, literally feels like I have perfect posture whenever I wear it. It just like snatches me up. I love the shoulders. I love having, I don't even know if you would call it like broad shoulders, but like my favorite day to lift. I know I'm like a leg day queen, but shoulders and back is my favorite thing in the world to lift. It's also like aesthetically, I love shoulders. Like I love my husband's shoulders. I love my shoulders. I just love a shoulder moment of when a blazer really just like shows that off. To be honest, I haven't worn this at all with at least 6 months, but every time I put it on, I am just obsessed with it. It's like this stretchy nylon, so it's so comfortable. It's vintage Prada. Again, you'll notice with my blazers, I love a snatched waist and a prominent shoulder. Simple black nylon blazer, but she just gets the job done. I'm done filming this. I'm gonna kind of rearrange my closet because I need to like be able to see this. I feel like since it's black, it just gets like hidden in my closet. I need to wear her more because she's a wardrobe staple, dare I say. Okay, I'm learning that the base layer that I've chosen for today's video really works. I wasn't expecting this to go so well with all these different coats, but it's been working. This is a little vintage Miu Miu peplum jacket that my husband just got me. It was a surprise, even though it was on my real wish list. Like he didn't really have to really gamble with it, but he did surprise me by buying me it, which was adorable. Another thing I love besides a peplum is like a Peter Pan collar. Just so cute. And I love wearing it with jeans too. I love a peplum with like a skinny jean. And now I love it with a pleated skirt, I'm learning. This is another delicious little Poshmark find. I was really into, I don't know if they have like a specific name, but like the clown collar. I saw a couple runways last year. I had my eye on a couple things, but like I don't know, I could just never really pull trig. It felt also like a little bit too trendy. But then like a year went by and I was still really into it and I found this one on Poshmark for like maybe 50 bucks. I'll have to fact check that. It's so comfy. It's just like the perfect, like, if I'm wearing a boring outfit or want a little bit of drama, just like throw it on. Some of my favorite pieces that I own are the ones where it's like just so effortlessly easy to throw on and has such a big impact. I love the clownery. I love just like how camp yet chic it is. This is a gorgeous vintage Prada nylon. I guess you could call it like an evening coat. And it has like this gorgeous kind of boat neckline with, again, a Peter Pan collar. It feels so playful. I love wearing it with skirts because look at that. Isn't that fun? Just like my little clown coat. It's so easy to throw on, but just makes such a unique statement, fun touch to like a boring outfit. All right, this one is a little bit painful. I love the color. Say it with me. I love the peplum and I love the Peter Pan collar. However, she is a size smaller than what I normally am. I can kind of get away with it, but I have ribs, and this doesn't really allow me to have ribs. Like, I would need to lose a rib or two for this to really work. I wear her to events and like things where I know I'm just, walking around. I'm only going to be there for like an hour or so. I can wear it on photo shoots, but like day to day or like going out to eat, we're not wearing her, which makes me sad because I like my clothes to serve a purpose. She's not the comfiest, but she is just stunning. I'm not kidding. Like it comes with like a belt, and every time I try to put on the belt, it just bing, just pops off. So that's not fun. I don't know if I mentioned, but she's vintage Miu Miu, but you could probably tell she's very similar to my other peplum jacket. Another delicious vintage Miu Miu moment. I love this jacket. I wore it so much this summer. I haven't really worn it that much in the winter. I love the way it's styled on the runway. I love that collection. I pulled so much like inspo from it this summer. It's very like nautical, kind of gives me like sailor vibes with like the boat neck collar and the pinstripe of it all. Like the big giant pockets. Again, another just like easy throw on coat that like really makes an outfit. This is, I think, one of the only Prada sport pieces I own. Not a lot of good came from 2020, as we know, but this coat was purchased in 2020 and I wore her pretty much every single day. Like, go stalk my Instagram, and around 2020, I'm probably going to be wearing this jacket. I haven't worn her in a really long time just because, like, she's more masculine than I normally dress, I think. But I like the way it looks right now with this outfit. Like, I think it just gives, like, a good juxtaposition. But I like a little masculine touch. And this, like, moto jacket Prada Sport situation, I might start wearing her again. But TBH, I haven't worn her in probably a year. It was one of those pieces where like I kind of had to have her rest for a little bit. I think she's done resting. Maybe I'll dabble with her a little bit. She's another piece where like it was one of my first introductions to like my Prada and Miu Miu obsession, so I don't think I'll ever be able to part with her. We have really worked backwards today because we started off with my holy grail Miu Miu coat that was my most recent purchase. This is kind of the jacket that started it all. This is also vintage Miu Miu, and I got it I think in 2018 or 19. probably 2019. Similar to my Prada Sport jacket. I haven't worn her in a while because I was wearing her every single day, but she's perfect. Like she is like this gorgeous kind of creamy leather. I used it for styling a bunch in like 2023. So there's like four different shades of different people's makeup around the neck. So I need to go take it to like a leather specialist or I don't know, but just clean it right up. Like this is easy and chic and cute, but I love the vibe of like it almost acting as like a leather top situation. And she is one of the reasons I'm so obsessed with vintage and Prada and Miu Miu. So we have her to thank. All right, my girls and gays, thank you so much for watching. That was actually so helpful for me because there were so many outfits where I was like, oh, okay, this works. Like I was getting so much outfit inspiration from my own closet, which is just absolutely a dream. Like I encourage you guys to go do the same because you'll never know what amazing outfits already lie within your closet. I'm getting more views than I have subscribers, so please remember to subscribe because all I want to do this year is like continue to grow this community of fashion girls and gays. Let's make it happen. All right, I love you. Holy shit. I could literally do like, this is more than 20 pounds each. Holy shit. Okay. Look at this. If COVID ever happens again, I could just do this. Okay. Oh my God.